Day 23. Last night was rough. The wind died down when the sun went down to zero. Then it went up to 45, maybe even 50-mile-an-hour gusts through the night. So it was a tough night. Everything is caked in sand and dirt. But we're off to much worse stuff. Of this section, look at behind you. All right, so I'm going to ford this river, but it's going pretty fast, pretty hard. I can't see the bottom, so usually I put my sandals on and walk through, but this I think is going to be a little tougher. I want all the traction I can get, so I'm taking my gaiters off, my socks off, my insoles out, keep those dry, and I'm going to go through in my shoes like this, just bare, and that's going to give me the best traction. I will see you on the other side. Well, we made it through the water, and we had breakfast, back on the move. Go, and Mission Creek Stonehouse, 2 miles that way, off trail. No, kind of the same view, but still great. We've been climbing up a little higher. View looks pretty good. We're just winding around these ridge lines. Hadn't been hard, just I don't know. I know it's hard to see in the camera, but Shula's just pointed out that is, if not Palm Springs, the edge of it leading to Palm Springs, which is good enough. Going back to Palm Springs.
Go get some more Italian food.
Yeah.
That garlic bread was really cool.
That garlic bread was some of the best garlic bread I've ever had. It's 11:20. This is Mission Creek we've gotten over to. This is a whole new source of problems. We've been having 35, 40 mile an hour winds, maybe 45. We're just on the other side now, so it's died down, but it's been a brutal afternoon. Okay, we're down in Mission Creek, obviously. We're going to be in this for roughly 10 miles. We'll probably be camping in this at some point, and there is going to be water. A lot of it. We may have to cross sometimes. Things have said you're crossing water 40, sometimes 60 times. Found a spot for a quick little lunch. It's about 12:20. We're off. So again, Mission Creek, what I'm at. Got to go over about 10 miles up this horrible rocky place I'm going back down into right now. Reason it's so bad is the trail used to be run along the side of Mission Creek, and there were campsites and stuff. Last year was the largest snow year ever, and I think all of California. And but when it all melted, it came through and just washed away the trail through here, and all the campsites. So that's why we're going to camp kind of down in the riverbed tonight, and then do some more crazy stuff tomorrow. We got at least 5 more miles. We've done about 7, actually about 7.5. Main thing is I like to go about 9 more miles. That'd be ideal. Just have to find a good campsite. That's the important thing. A good place to camp. So we've already kind of skipped across this thing 4 or 5 times. Just kind of goes back and forth. We're only like less than a mile into it. So I'm not going to show you all 40 to 60 of these. So if something's cool, I'll show it to you. If not, you're just going along. That post you see up there, that's a trail marker, and that's the trail. A little bit of it, it's just, you know, it's washed out, but you can still see it a little bit. 2 hours later.
Yeah, I know.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Going less than a mile an hour. Sorry gang, it's not much to see. Same old stuff. Just hours of this. It's possibly a campsite right there. It's a little early, but we can't pass the right campsite. We just can't. So we found this camp. We came in about 4 o'clock, and it's not really a camp, but it's going to work. And like I said, you can't pass it up. One thing about this stretch, it's about a 60-mile stretch. A lot of people jump from, because this is all washed out, and they kind of redirect you a little bit. And some of us just go ahead and forge forward and just make our way through it, like us. Stupid. Other people, you remember I-10 where we came down and then headed into Palm Springs? A lot of people, when they hit I-10, they then get a ride and just take it all the way up 60 miles to Big Bear, yeah. Big Bear City. And we could have done that. That's probably what we ideally should have done, but you know, 60 trail miles is a lot. I mean, if it was 10 or 12 or 15, who cares about that? But 60 is a lot. The more miserable each of these days on this section get, the more I think that was a good idea. I'm sure we'll run into people that did that, and I'll try to get them on film making fun of us. I am kind of tired. Okay, so we did like 12 point something, almost close to 13. It's a brutal day. We found a place to camp. It's kind of over there. I don't know if you can see it. I know today's video wasn't that great. But there wasn't much to see, just that riverbed full of rocks, and I have no idea how many times we jumped over the river and got wet. My feet are dry in the sun right now. I'll show you that. I know what I'll do. That'll be kind of interesting. I'll show you what the tan line, through hiker tan line looks like 23 days in. I'll probably show you the campsite, or if maybe something fantastic will happen tonight, but I'll show you. Other than that, it's tomorrow, and tomorrow's going to suck equally. All right, so there's the feet. Shoes are drying. They got a little wet. Got my sandals, but tan's going good. Where's your tent?
Cowboying tonight. That wind last night was just too much.